If you're coming up on 65, you may have heard your friends talk about Medicare options, different benefits and plans, what works and what doesn't. And maybe you're thinking, I thought Medicare was Medicare. Well, you've come to the right place. In this brief video, we'll talk through your options and why people choose different plans, and then you can decide what's best for you. Let's start at the beginning. There are basically two parts that make up Original Medicare, which is offered through the government. Part A is for hospital costs, and Part B is for doctor visits and other medical care. You can stay with this coverage or look into an alternative way to get these same benefits through private Medicare-approved insurance companies. It's called Medicare Advantage, also referred to as Medicare Part C. To qualify, you need to be enrolled in Medicare Part A and Part B, and you need to live in the plan's service area. So if a Medicare Advantage plan is just giving you the same benefits as Original Medicare, why choose that option? Smart question. That's where the Advantage part comes in. These plans can offer a range of additional benefits. Plans vary, but here are just a few that may be offered. Some plans also include routine dental, hearing, and vision care that are not covered with Original Medicare. You can even get one simple plan that includes prescription drug coverage. Now, keep in mind that there are other costs. The government requires that you still pay your Medicare Part B premium. And while some plans do have $0 monthly premiums, some will charge a premium. With some plan types, your co-payments and co-insurance might be higher if you go outside the plan provider network. Costs vary among plans. Some Medicare Advantage plans have annual deductibles. After you pay your annual deductible, you pay co-insurance or a co-payment for covered services. To protect you from very high medical costs, every plan has an annual out-of-pocket maximum limit, and after you spend up to the maximum, the plan pays your covered medical expenses for the rest of that year. This maximum varies by plan. If you don't go with a Medicare Advantage plan, let's talk about your other options. If you stay with Original Medicare, you can then add on a standalone prescription drug plan, also called Medicare Part D. These plans are available from private, Medicare-approved insurance companies. It's important to note that if you're enrolled in a Medicare Advantage plan with a prescription drug plan included, and you sign up for a standalone Medicare prescription drug plan, you'll be dropped from the Medicare Advantage plan. You don't need both, and you generally can't have both. Your Medicare Part D may come with some costs, such as monthly premiums, annual deductibles, co-payments, and co-insurance. Something else worth mentioning is that your out-of-pocket limits will work a little differently under Part D. Medicare has built in what they call phases of your coverage. Once you meet your annual deductible, these phases have maximum limits to help contain your out-of-pocket costs. And lastly, here's one more option to consider. You can choose to stay with Original Medicare and supplement your coverage with what's aptly named a Medicare Supplement or Medigap insurance plan. These plans help pay for the gap between what Medicare covers and your out-of-pocket expenses. They can pay some or all of your Medicare co-pays, co-insurance, and more. Some plans cover your Medicare Part A deductible and even limited emergency medical care outside the country. It's important to note that you cannot have a Medicare Supplement plan and a Medicare Advantage plan at the same time. These plans are standardized with lettered names in most states. For example, the Medicare Supplement Plan G in Oregon will include the same basic benefits as Plan G in Florida. To qualify, you are required to be enrolled in Medicare Part A and Part B. A hallmark of this option is that you don't have to live in a specific service area, which makes this a good fit for those who travel. Your Medicare Supplement plan will typically require you to pay a premium, but most plans don't charge co-payments or co-insurance. They also cover all of your Medicare Part A co-insurance for a year after your Part A benefits run out. And they usually cover at least part of your Medicare Part B co-insurance. Deductibles can really vary. Most plans don't have deductibles and even help pay your Medicare Part A deductible. However, there are high deductible plans in some states that often have low premiums. Plans K and L have out-of-pocket annual limits. If you reach the limit, the plan may pay your Medicare costs for the rest of the year. Your first opportunity to sign up for one of these plans is during your Medigap open enrollment period. You have to be enrolled in Medicare Part A and Part B, and this 6-month window starts the first month that you're both 65 or older and enrolled in Medicare Part B. If this option appeals to you, it's generally smart to sign up during this time. You can apply for a plan anytime, but after your Medigap OEP, you might be denied or charged more due to health conditions. So now that you have the basics when it comes to your options, how do you sign up? First, you'll need to make sure you're enrolled in Original Medicare Part A and Part B. If you are currently receiving Social Security, you may be automatically signed up. If not, you can sign up through Social Security in most cases if you visit ssa.gov. Here is a simple breakdown of the options we've discussed in this video. Some of them have specific enrollment periods, but you can generally sign up for any of them when you first qualify for Medicare. That's why it's smart to start deciding now what type you want. When you first qualify for Medicare, there's a 7-month initial enrollment period. This is a good time to sign up for coverage that's right for you. The annual election period happens every year from October 15th to December 7th. If you missed your Medicare initial enrollment period, this is the window when you can change your coverage. It's a great time to do some research to find the options and prices that best fit your needs. Well, I sure hope this has helped you on your Medicare journey. Thanks for watching. In fact, if prescription drug coverage is really important to you, you might want to go a step further and compare each plan's formulary. That's a list of specific medications that the plan covers. Prices vary too, so it really pays to compare. Medicare Advantage plans might be sounding pretty good, right? But with all those benefits, aren't they expensive? You might be surprised. Many Medicare Advantage plans have premiums as low as $0 per month.